So guys, yesterday I took this trade and I did a video explaining, did a full analysis on how I took this trade. So yesterday you can see the date here, right? It was 3rd of November as the date indicates, and today I just also closed out from this trade, 4th of November. Now I'm going to do the analysis, what I did and what I saw and how I took the trade. So this is the 15 minutes time frame. So I tell you, my analysis can be done on all time frames, right? So very simple. Let me break down the trade so you see how I took the trade. So clearly you can see on the 15 minutes time frame that price has been in a downtrend. Okay, so all you need to take this trade is to see where price is going to, or to see whether price is in a downtrend or an uptrend. So clearly you are seeing it here. So price has been in a downtrend. Now what happened? You see price came here. So I mean, you know, if you've been studying the market for a while now, when you see prices coming down like this and then hardly retracing that much, it tells you that the trend is strong. So clearly from here, you realize that price was in a strong downtrend. But you see, in crypto, whenever price is in a strong downtrend, you just need to take your time. The trend will go down a bit and then it will give you the opportunity to take your trade. So clearly from here, the trend was really strong until price got here, right? So as price got here, you realize I was printing lower lows and lower highs. So lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? So lower low, lower high, right? So, you know, with my trade, it's very simple. You wait for price to break a low. So let's say you see this one can be termed as internal structure, like internal lower low, lower high, low, internal lower low. But if you take this whole thing, so this whole thing can be seen as a lower low, and then this be seen as a lower high. So that's how I saw the market. So as the price came here and then retraced here a bit, I was looking for this level to be broken. So what happened? Price indeed came through and broke this level. So with my strategy, all you need to see is a level broken. So this level got broken by this long candle. And I've told you, once the level gets broken by a long candle, what you look for is a supply area. So this is my protected high, because it was from this high, this lower high, that this level got broken. So this is my protected lower high. So when price comes back and prints above this level, it tells you that price is changing from a downtrend to an uptrend. So I marked out my protected high, and then I marked out the supply area. So I've told you that the supply area is the last green candle that prints before price prints large red candles. So if you see the red candles that broke this level, this large red candle that broke this level, it was emanating from this green candle. So that area is my supply region. So all I was waiting for was for price to come back into this area, and then I'll take the trade and set my stop loss here. Very simple. So you wait for a break of structure, you mark out your supply or demand region, wait for price to retrace into that region, and then you take the trade. So basically that's what I did. Now, how I knew that price was coming back was I went into, so this is the 15 minutes time frame. So I went into the 1 minute time frame, and you could see right here, I marked out the structure. So this was the 1 minute time frame. So on the 1 minute, I saw that when price was retracing and then it got into my supply area, it changed character. Okay. So on the 1 minute time frame, price was in an uptrend. When it got into my supply region, what happened? It changed character. It started printing lower lows and lower highs. So that's what we call change of character. So this told me this level, right? When price broke this level, I knew that there was a change of character, and this told me that price was coming back down. So quickly, I took the trade. As you can see right here, when it printed below here, I just took the trade. I think around that time I was about to hit the gym, so I quickly just took the trade. And then if you go into the 15 minutes time frame, you are going to see I've told you where I set my stop loss. I set my stop loss above the protected high, because yes, price can decide to hit this level so many times, okay, until it comes back down. But I mean, happily it just hit the level once. So once I took the trade, I just went out to the gym, and then when I came back, I think the trade had come here, but it was, I mean, during the night it was just retracing, and then this morning just broke through the level and then hits my TP. So basically, this is the strategy. You can use this strategy on every single time frame. So as you are seeing here, I can plot out the strategy again. So let me plot out the strategy again, and then you see the trade I am waiting for. So clearly we are seeing that price is in a downtrend. So let me just clear everything and then plot out the strategy for a new trade. So this was the low, and then now this level has broken the low. So this is the low. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to come back up. Okay, so this low was broken, so it tells me that price is still in a downtrend. So this is my protected high, right? So I mark this area as my protected high because it was the highest points price got to before breaking this low. So you see price got here, this was the low, got to this high point, came down, got to this high point, right? So this was the highest point price got to before breaking the low. Now, as I've marked that area as my protected high, now I need to mark my supply region, and the supply region is simply the last green candle that printed before price went with large red candles. And this is the last green candle, as you can see right here, right? This is the last green candle that was printed before price printed all these red candles. So I'll just mark this green candle out. So all I'm waiting for, because price is still in a downtrend, we are still shorting the market. So all I'm waiting for now is for price to come into this region, and then I'll go into the 1 minute time frame and see whether price will change character, right? So when it comes into this region, and then there's a 1 minute and then price changes character on the 1 minute time frame, I'll just take the trade and set my stop loss here, right? The stop loss will be above the protected high, because I've told you that is the most protected region if you are taking a trade. Because if price comes and prints above this high, it simply tells you that price is changing character. Okay, now you can decide to place your trade here, you can decide to set your stop loss here, set your stop loss here, because all these areas are more like highs. But this is not protected, because this level, right, this level is not the highest point. This level didn't really break any structure, so this place is not protected. This was the highest point price got to, so this for me is the protected point. So I'm waiting. You can see that clearly. It looks like price is retracing. Okay, price can decide to retrace fully into this region, or price can decide to leave the region. But whatever happens, I'm waiting for price to retrace. If it doesn't retrace into this region, no problem. If it breaks another level, I'll just mark it out and then do the same thing, wait for price to retrace into the region, and then take my trade from here to here. It's as simple as that. Okay, so yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment box.